Sorry for the technical difficulties, but it's time.
Welcome to Rhyme City.
I'm turning off the captions.
A celebration of the harmony between humans and Pokemon.
Okay. I'm sure here okay, I know I said I was gonna watch it precisely at 3:05, but I just have there's a lot to digest for me personally.
A celebration of the harmony.
There's a Dodrio, like all morning long, I've just been silently taking in like the cycle happens in really quick waves now, right? Where there's the initial like enthusiast, oh my god, there's a Pokemon movie thing, and then there's like the reactionary, oh but it's bad people, and then now because it's 2018, you've got like the meta reactionary, actually it's good take, which almost every time I've seen it so far has been, the angle hasn't been, oh I actually like this, the angle's been, actually it's good and you're dumb for thinking it's bad. Like there's a tone to some of the praise of it that's like makes it feel like maybe it's a knee-jerk reaction to the knee-jerk reaction, and I'm kind of glad I waited, because it's put me in this mental state where there is like, we're so in the eye of the hurricane on hot takes at this point that there is no, I feel like I'm almost free of any influence, right? There is no correct opinion to have on this, which is like freeing in a way. We're through the looking glass in terms of like, I feel like now that it's just fallen perfectly 50-50 on both sides, I can just view this as though I'm in a bubble. I have no preconceived notions about this really. Even when I was uploading the thumbnail for this stream, I didn't even look at the image directly. I was like dragging it and then typing in the file name in YouTube to upload it without looking. But just a few, I just needed a second to just bask in it and take it in. And also I forgot to make a YouTube community post about this, so I'll do that now. Oh my god, okay. I just need, it's like pulling teeth. I'm just gonna fucking watch it. My instinct, if I was watching this, here's the thing that I should admit. If I was watching this completely alone, without feeling like I was like fucking it up for you guys, I would probably watch this at like quarter speed, just to take in like the Dodrios and shit. But all right, sorry. I'm just gonna watch it once all the way through, and then we can go through it again after.
Welcome to Rhyme
City 17.
A celebration of the harmony.
Oh, there! Look at that.
Humans and Pokemon.
All right. Was that?
Harmony between humans and Pokemon.
That's not an actual Jigglypuff, right? That's like, that scene takes place at the Macy's Day Parade, and there's like a Jiggly. Yeah. Okay, that is what's happening. Look at this dude's Squirtle fit.
And Pokemon.
I do like that. Alexa, turn off the lights. I want it to be cinematic in here.
Your dad was a legend in this precinct. If you were anything like your dad.
I'm not.
I remember. You wanted to be a Pokemon trainer when you were young.
Articuno versus Steelix.
Yeah, that didn't really work out. Someone there?
Is that a gun? It's not a.
You are?
No, it's a stapler.
Oh, jeez.
Oh man.
No, you can't understand me. But put down the stapler, or I will electrocute you.
Did you just talk?
Whoa. Did you just understand me?
Oh my god, you can understand me. Stop. I've been so lonely.
They try to talk to me all the time. All they hear is Pika Pika.
You can hear him, right?
Pika Pika! Yeah, Pika Pika Pika, he's adorable.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid.
Can no one else hear him? I don't need a Pokemon, period.
Then what about a world-class detective? Because if you want to find your pops, I'm your best bet.
We're gonna do this. You and me.
Jesus, whoa! Okay, Greninja.
It brought us together, and that magic is called hope.
Listen up. We got ways to make you talk.
or mime.
Yeah.
So tell us what we want to know.
Are they interrogating him, Mr. Mime?
Yes, I can. Shoving.
Oh, I hate
The
him.
problem is that I push people.
Oh, I hate his skin. Oh, he looks like Gru.
Shove it.
What? I can shove it? Okay,
Why does he have
let's switch
freckles?
roles. I'm bad cop. You're good cop.
No, we're not cops.
Oh, he used
In my head,
Mr.
I
Mime
thought that
Shield.
differently.
A lot of Greninjas in this movie. That's the most...
Welcome.
I just need to watch it again.
Rhyme City.
Like, instantly. Holy shit, dude. There's so many concepts at play here. Like, they didn't... It's not even just, hey, we made a live-action Pokemon movie. Like I actually forgot up until, like, 90 seconds into the trailer that also, like, it's not just Pokemon movie, which would, like, live-action Pokemon movie is an unwinnable, untenable concept. You can't do it. It's an impossible task, right? On top of that, they didn't make a live-action Pokemon movie. They made a talking Pikachu movie, which is also a crazy idea for a movie. Like, you can't make a talking Pikachu movie where he talks like Ryan Reynolds. And where I'm going with this is that, as if that wasn't fucking crazy enough, as is, it's also a Detective Pikachu movie, which I completely fucking forgot about, up until he was like, by the way, we're gonna find your missing dad. All of that is to say that my initial reaction to this is that there is a 1,000,000% chance that I'm there midnight opening night to see this, because it's so, like, I had this feeling when they announced the Mario movie, the, like, Mario Minions movie by the Minions people. What is it? Illusion? Whatever it's called. There was let's just watch it one more time. Sorry. But basically my overwhelming feeling when that Mario movie got announced was, oh, that's impossible. You can't make that movie. There's no way to make that movie. I can't wait to see them make that movie, because you can't make that movie. It's an unmakeable movie. So therefore I'm more excited about it than anything. And this is like it's like the exact... It's exactly what I was hoping for when I was imagining the worst case scenario for the Mario movie. It's like so many insane decisions got made, and at no point did they say, we shouldn't, this is weird.
Welcome
I'm watching it
to
again.
Rhyme City.
I feel, and also, like, just the other thing that makes it extra intense is the heartbreaking amount of detail and care that went into this. Like look at, there's the little puff guy and Mudkips and shit, and then but then I look at the bump mapping on Charmander's head here, and it just undoes all this goodwill. Like, the whole right half of the screen is good vibes, and then also there's the feeling that I imagine you would get when you rubbed your hand over Charmander and felt his soft spots and baby bumps on his head, and I don't like that.
Celebration of the harmony between humans and Pokemon.
Who is she? Does she show up ever again in the trailer?
Tim, your dad was a legend in this precinct.
So his dad was a
If you
cop?
were anything like
His dad was a nurse, like, was an Officer Jenny, I guess?
remember, you wanted to be a
Wow. Dragonite versus he went to the Dragonite versus Hypno battle. That was only 16 Poke Yen. Is that who's this? There's a Blastoise.
Pokemon trainer when you were young.
The Sinnoh Championships. Kind of a boring poster for the Sinnoh Championships. All right, Chotomate here. Let me take a good look at this. Has anyone scanned that QR code yet? Leventown. Leventown? Oh, is that like a... Because wasn't there like a joke in Pokemon about how the first town is like you leave it, and Pallet Town because all the other ones are colors or something? Feels like there's something there. Sorry, I'm just taking this all in. This is crazy!
Someone there? Whoever you are, I know how to use this.
I think the lead is really charming. I like this guy.
Jeez.
Here we go. I know.
Not Pikachu. Fuck Pikachu.
Understand me, but put down the stapler, or I will electrocute.
He's pointing at his ass. Pikachu's pointing at his ass to threaten. Like, okay, let's mute this and imagine a Pikachu behaving like this with no Ryan Reynolds. That's fucked up. That's not, Pikachu never points at his ass, man. I'm not to throw the book at him, canonically speaking.
Jeez.
Here we go.
I know you can't understand me, but put down the stapler, or I.
It really looks like, if you've ever been to like a Build-A-Bear and seen how they fuck up every Pokemon, like the Build-A-Bear Eevee is one of the ugliest things that you can buy with money. It's so bad. Let me like find a picture of the Build-A-Bear Eevee. Like, we've known with certainty that Pokemon with real fur on them look extremely bad for like a long ass time. Look at this. That's no good. That's not what you want. You hate to see that. I really don't like it. That's my honest take on just looking at this Pikachu. There's a visceral fucking discomfort in the fur. Like the idea that Pikachu's lightning bolt shaped tail is covered in like 1.5 inches of hair sucks. It sucks so bad. Seth says, never forget the Wii U cat logo. Like, this whole movie is the Wii U cat logo, you know? Alexa, turn on the lights. I don't want to be immersed in this world anymore.
Sorry, what device?
Alexa, turn on the lights. Thank you. It's getting too... Apparently the QR code says buy now, whatever that means. So they looked at the Mario... So Ryan Reynolds saw Mario's hair in Mario Odyssey and was like, let's do a whole movie of that. Kind of, maybe I'm being slightly reductive when... Jesus Christ, could I have paused at a worse frame? What the fuck? Hey guys, good job on the movie. You worked really hard on it. Great work, everybody. Great work, team. Excellent job on Pikachu. That's what he looks like. If you did a Google image search for Pikachu anytime in the past 10 years, this is what we wanted. How did you guys know? You got it exactly right. Great work on the Pikachu, everyone. That's Pikachu. He's got a real, like a living cat from Earth's nose, just blackness for eyes. He's wearing a human hat and he's pointing at his ass. That's what I call a 10 out of 10 Pikachu. Excellent work. Just a bravo to the whole team on getting Pikachu precisely right. That's how you do it.
Will electrocute you.
God.
Did you just...
Good use of the word based on there. Because...
Did you just understand me?
Oh my god, you can understand me. Stop. I've been so lonely.
They try to talk to me all the
Well, hold on a second. Pikachu has been lonely because he could... That raises a lot of really troubling questions about... Like, can he not talk to other Pikachus? He can only talk to this one human man? Sorry, I'm just like taking all this in. Oh man, you know what's cute? These lanterns look like that fucking stupid chandelier Pokemon. That's cute. These three things look like gremlins. These are not Pokemon. That's not a bunch of Pokemon. That's 3 animals that'll rip you apart.
all the time. All they hear is Pika Pika.
You can
Really, everything about this that's not Pikachu and not hair based, I'm like pretty good with. You know? Like, I'm pretty chill with.
right.
Pika Pika! Yeah, Pika Pika Pika. He's adorable.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid.
Can no one else
The
hear me?
Pikachu is horny for human women.
I don't need a
So jot that down. He points at his ass.
I'm a world-class detective. Because if you want to find your pops, I'm your best.
The whole like hunting his dad thing is like very heavy. Like super duper heavy. Pyro says, I think my biggest issue is they seem to fuck up the size for most Pokemon. And none of that has jumped out at me yet. I believe you. Missing Squirtle Pokemon. Is that his last name? It should say, you know what it should say? It should say his name and then his category in the Pokedex. There was a kid I knew in like elementary school who insisted, because in the Pokedex, in Pokemon Red and Blue, it had like the Pokemon's name, and then directly under it, it had their like descriptor, but it was the same font and the same size. And so he insisted that Squirtle's full name, his full God-given Christian name, was Squirtle Tiny Turtle. And he was like, no, it's not Squirtle, it's Squirtle Tiny Turtle. And I kind of wish it said missing Squirtle Tiny Turtle. Meeting at the Hi-Hat Cafe. Would love it if this construction sign made some reference to a bunch of Machokes and Machamps doing the construction. But that's alright.
Best bet. We're gonna do this. You and me.
The amount of times they cut to like watery-eyed fucking looking like Disney's Bolt Pikachu, where it's like the bit they're going for is like, ooh, it's like tearjerkery because his eyes are welling up, and like that trick doesn't work when it's Pikachu. It's not my brain isn't able to like, it doesn't kick in the cute dog thing. Like first, I have something about Bolt and my broken brain combined in a way where the entire time I was watching Bolt, like the whole time I was watching it, I was almost crying. I don't know why, but something about the way that they did something, they got Bolt looking just the right way, and the whole time I was watching that movie, I was either crying or almost crying. Don't know why that is. Pikachu does not have that effect on me, but they're doing it. They're doing the wet eye thing that Bolt did.
You and me.
Charlotte Biss says, didn't Alex Hirsch help write the script or something? So he was tweeting about that earlier today. According to Alex Hirsch, he wanted to write the script. He was in like very, very, very early brainstorming meetings for this movie, and then like dipped out of the project really, really early on to go work on other stuff. So he none of his ideas got used, I don't think. The script, he never touched it. So there is no Alex Hirsch fingerprint on this, I don't think. It's just a lot to take in. Like a live action Pokemon movie that looked like this, I could wrap my head around gradually over time, right? But it's also talking Pikachu, and it's also Ryan Reynolds talking Pikachu, and it's also Ryan Reynolds talking Detective Pikachu. And yeah, look at that fucked up. Looking like the inside of a durian, that eyeball. Also, like, wait, what is... Oh, that's the little... That sucks dick! That's so fucking bad. Holy shit, it's horrible. It's it's got pig's ears. This is not... I hate it so fucking much. I literally can't express it. It's such a mistake, this Jigglypuff. It is far and away. I couldn't even fucking... I just kind of had to gloss over it the first time through. But now that I've stopped and I'm really looking at it, it's like... If your job at the Pokemon movie store was to make Jigglypuff, and you brought this to my desk, you came in and you were like, hey, I'm done with the Jigglypuff, I would say you're not done with the Jigglypuff. You have to go back to work some more because you turned this in. This isn't good enough to turn in. And so you have to go back and you have to redo the Jigglypuff because I can see like you made it hairy, but it's like a thin hair, like a pig's hair. There's a lot of pig DNA in this that really jumps out, especially in the ears, but also like it's got that like pink skin with white hair on it thing going on where you can like see beneath the hair to the pink. I just need to like... And to have it turn and look at me is just an abysmal fucking war crime. Just the definition of a... You don't get to turn that in. You don't get to get paid the day that you turn this in. You didn't do your job making Jigglypuff. I know what Jigglypuff is. You didn't make a Jigglypuff. Just the thin layer of of hair, just of not even thin. It's like there's a good 2-3 inches on each side, and then the coiffed like middle. And it's like, it sucks because I hear this shit coming out of my mouth, and it sounds like I'm like a hardcore Pokemon fan who's mad that they're not like. It's not that. I have no reverence for the sanctity of the Pokemon canon. I just have the only thing I have reverence for is not wanting to throw up all the time. Really, the only thing I actually want to defend here is my ability to look at a movie screen and not puke directly onto my dick. And they're getting in the way of my ability to do that by putting this into a movie theater. It's so fucking bad, dude. Everything about it looks like one of those fucking renders of like Homer Simpson if he was a real human. Oh. Anyways, let's finish this. This final, I actually playing it at quarter speed is kind of good because it finally sounds it sounds the way that Jigglypuff looks. So that's good. They really don't give Charizard a lot of. Seems like the one Pokemon that would look okay in this style, and he's on screen for 1/50th of a second. Oh, never mind. He looks bad too. Never mind. He looks like shit. He looks like Donkey's wife from Shrek. He doesn't look like. These Greninjas look okay, but that's only because they're more than 15 feet away from the camera. And I imagine if I were to go frame by frame here, with each frame where he gets closer to the camera, I reckon I'm going to want to die a little bit more with every second that passes. Yeah, if this wasn't YouTube compressed all to hell, and with all the motion blur on it, I reckon there would be some troubling action there. I kind of blacked out for the whole last half of the trailer because I just pure information overload. Who is she? Does she have a single line in the trailer? That Psyduck's eyes are a lot. Are a lot to take in. It's just this thing that they keep doing where they're like, you know how we should make Pokemon? We should Frankenstein them out of existing animals. Which is an interesting way to go about it. It's a crazy way to do it. Pikachu has a cat's nose, Psyduck has a... There's the watery eyes again, man. Oh, look at his unknown shirt, though. That's kind of sick. Oh, he has got like multiple unknown shirts, actually. Like different ones. Is it spelling something? H-O. It just says ho.
Listen up. We got ways to make.
Man. Jeez, look at angry Pikachu there.
You talk. Or mine. Yeah. So tell us what we want to know.
Fuck off, man. Jesus, man. The texture on those shoulder circles is... And, like, his hair isn't hair. But wait, hold on. Whoa. So his two hair tufts, his clown hair tufts are hard, almost like antlers, which is definitely a word that came up in the room when they were sketching this shit head out. But then on the very top of his head here, you've got these. Let me just let you guys see what I just saw.
We got ways to make you talk. Or mine. Yeah. So tell us what we want to know. Pipe. Yes. Okay. I can. Or mine. Yeah. So tell us what we want to know.
Fuck. I'm not fucking around. This isn't a bit. I'm not pretending to be grossed out by this. There's fucking veins, dude. There's veins under the surface of the skin, but no eyebrows, but like veins from a human, like a human man, like an old human man would have. Like under the... I really wasn't prepared for how traumatic this was going to be. I like secondhand took in a lot of like internet reactions, but I tried to stay distant from it, and I'm glad I did, because this is fucking crazy.
Pipe. Yes. Okay. Can. Shoving. Pushing.
Oh, the fucking DreamWorks eyebrow he's doing. But then also like it's fucking like DreamWorks character shoe.
My problem is that.
And then like
Shoving. Pushing.
that
I push people away and then hate them for leaving.
why it sounds like Ryan Reynolds is just doing Deadpool jokes as Pikachu.
Saying you can shove it.
What? I can shove it? Okay, that's it. No.
Wait, Mr. Mime can understand English? Wait, all Pokemon can understand English. It's just that humans can't understand Pokemon language, right? If this movie was a guy in a Meowth, I might have no problem with it at all. I might be like A-okay with it. But it's not. It's a Pikachu making Deadpool jokes. Fuck, man. All right.
Oh, we're switching roles. I'm bad cop. You're good cop.
Do you think... Sorry. Do you think when the Detective Pikachu 3DS game got pitched... Do you think they, like, regret everything about making it? Because, like, if they had known that making that fucking 3DS game would set off a domino effect that would make this shit exist. Absol says, these Pokemon characters look so fucking ugly in this movie, Nick. I can't believe I'm watching you doing this live stream tonight for us, Nick. I'm sorry, but I'm leaving the live stream. Bye. Totally understandable. I so badly want to know what the design doc looked like, because they had to go through and fuck up every Pokemon by hand, one at a time. They had to, each of these Pokemon was a decision, was 50 decisions.
Head, I saw that differently.
Man! Dude! It's so wet and like... I swear to God, I wish I had like an Etika style heart rate sensor. Like... Fucking shit, dude. I swear to God, I'm not doing a bit here. I'm like physically distressed. There's like goosebumps. He's going down. They put these shots in the wrong order. This is actually him going down Psyduck's esophagus. And then and the earth ends. What do any of those three shots have to do with each other? I can't... Alright. How do you... I just feel like Charizard is such an easy win. It's unfuck-upable. In some of these shots, it looks okay. And then the stringy fucking vor mouth saliva. Good. Good. Kill him. Gobble him up. Yeah, I'm seeing that shit in real D3D.
Welcome to Rhyme City. A celebration of the harmony between
There's a lot of Dodrios, huh? Yeah, the logo does look nice, Seth. I agree with you.
If you were anything like your dad,
I'm not.
Wait,
you were anything like your dad.
I'm not.
he's a telemarketer?
I remember. You wanted to be a Pokemon trainer when you were young.
Yeah, that didn't really work out. Someone there? Whoever you are, I know how to use this.
Oh, jeez. Here we go. I know you can't understand me, but put down the stapler.
Like,
I will electrocute you.
there's just some big problems with that. Like, Pikachu thinks that he doesn't understand Pikachu, right? So by all...
Someone there?
So theoretically, this scene should be a man and a normal Pikachu that just says Pika over and over interacting. Just imagine this is a regular Pikachu. And every time it moves its mouth, it's just saying Pika. Looks like a Pikachu there, right? Still kind of acting like a Pikachu. I know I'm obsessed with the pointing at his ass thing. It's not behaving like Pikachu anymore. The minute that happens, he turns into a minion. Like, I feel like if Pikachu could speak, he wouldn't act like a snarky, smug, Despicable Me character, you know? Maybe Detective Pikachu is a different guy than Pikachu.
Period.
It's just I can't feel anything from this because the wrinkles in his forehead are so brutal, and the hair level. Also, like the cheeks aren't. It's not even circles, man. It's just like it looks like it was airbrushed on.
What about a world-class detective?
Wolfie says, "What do you expect Pikachu to act like? Like cute and funny and nice, you know? Like a nice, cute, funny guy. Not like a smirking
Best bet. We're gonna do this.
Ryan Reynolds."
And me.
I get now though, like I totally understand both reactions to this now, because the people who felt totally disgusted, that's, yeah, of course you did. That's the correct response to have. And then also the people who are like excited and are going to see it in theaters on day one. I'm you also. I'm both of those people. I'm both of, I feel both of, I don't know though. The idea of like getting through 2 minutes and 20 seconds of this is like, that Mr. Mime scene is going to be like 5 minutes. I just feel like that's going to be a lot. I'm going to like, it's going to be like a horror movie. I'm just going to like, when it gets too intense, I'm just going to have to close my eyes and cover my ears. What's weird is that Mr. Mime is mute in that scene. He doesn't say anything. A few people are asking about the Danny DeVito one. I have not seen that yet. God damn. Detective Pikachu is pretty close to his game appearance. You can't fault me for that. Yeah, they put a hat on him, but is Detective Pikachu like a different species? Because he's not acting like a Pikachu. All Pikachus are different. Yeah, like I'm not. I don't think I'm being very CinemaSinsy about this. Like, this isn't like nitpicking. Like, technically, Charmeleon should be 2.5 feet tall, but when he stands next to the, it's not that shit, man. It's just my. All you're getting here is how my body feels when I look at this. Nick Offerman would be a better voice for Pikachu, but like, that's the thing. It's so. there's so many layers of abstraction here that, like, talk about moving the goalposts. When you have me begging for Pikachu to be voiced by Danny DeVito, you've won. Because if talk about fucking pleading, you know, like talk about pleading your sentence down. If we're at the point where we're like, please God, just make Pikachu voiced by this Parks and Rec actor or whatever, like, how did we get to this point where that would be merciful and not like a complete abortion? I don't. It's so intense. Yeah, Rohan says if Pikachu is smug at all, he should be cute, like girl-esque smug, not fucking gross adult man Deadpool smug with Ryan Reynolds' awful voice coming out of his face. No, I don't have anything against Ryan Reynolds, like as a person or as an actor. It's just a weird fit. Callie says Parks and Rec. Yeah, Nick Offerman is from Parks and Rec, right? Pikachu's actual voice actors can speak English. Well, that really... God, Seth M. T says, imagine your job being to render Mr. Mime's face and having to stare at it all day. Oh. Strike said, why would they make a movie off Detective Pikachu and not an actual Pokemon game? It's an interesting question, because that was kind of what I was getting at earlier with the, like, it's so many things at once. At the same time, though, like, Detective Pikachu, when you hear that name, you immediately can imagine like a 3-act structure and like how that would be a story. Whereas when you just, it's kind of daunting when your goal is just make a Pokemon movie, because that so many things to so many people. But with this, they can be like, oh, that's not a Pokemon movie, it's a Detective Pikachu movie. Doesn't count.
You wanted to be a Pokemon trainer when you were young.
Yeah, that didn't really work out.
Nell says that I heard someone say the guy who plays Professor Layton would be good. I'm just unwilling to talk about who Detective Pikachu's voice should have been, because to me, like, I don't negotiate with terrorists, all right? I'm not gonna talk about hypothetical other voices for this talking fucking adult man Pikachu who would have been a better fit, because it's a talking adult man Pikachu pointing at his own damn ass all day. An insider told me that he spends 33 minutes of the movie's total runtime pointing at his ass. So,
They try to talk to me all the time. All they hear is Pika Pika.
You can hear him, right?
I kind of like that's when he goes Pika Pika, it's like cute and good. And I get that it's like it's a comedy thing. Like they're getting mileage out of the disparity between. Fuck, man.
Because if you want to find your pops, I'm your best bet. We're gonna do this.
Nell says the reptiles look good, but the furry ones are hit and miss. Even the fucking Charizard doesn't work for me. God, that fucking Jigglypuff, man. So many people had to look at that and pretend that it was okay before this made it to us. You understand that, right? Like 150 fucking people looked at this trailer just in the trailer editing, not even talking about the characters. So many. This passed through so many hands before it got to us, and that's Jigglypuff still wound up looking that way. That's a fucking crazy heist that somebody pulled off.
You're good cop.
It's brutal. I think the Squirtles look good. I'm gonna watch it one more time and only say nice things.
Welcome to Rhyme City, a celebration of the harmony.
This is my posy vibes watch.
And Pokemon.
I think that the reference to the Macy's Day Parade there is cute, and I like that guy's.
You're done.
I like that guy's Squirtle outfit.
The harmony between
I like seeing Dodrio represented. I love that they didn't it's not just all Charmanders, Bulbasaurs, and Squirtles walking around. There's like a lot of weird deep cut Pokemon. The fact that there's a whole scene of Mr. Mime conceptually is great.
You're done.
Like acknowledging Mr. Mime in a trailer for your movie is weird and cool.
I'm not.
I think this guy seems like a really charming lead.
You wanted to be a Pokemon trainer when you were young.
Also, like all the set dressing shit
Really work.
seems great. Like, it's very detailed and, like, a lot of good world building.
Someone there? Whoever you are, I know how to use this.
Jeez. Here we go. I know. You can't understand me. But put down the stapler or I will.
I'm just gonna not look. Because if I don't have anything nice to say, it's better than. It's best to just not say anything at all.
Did you just talk? Whoa. Did you just understand me?
Oh my God.
Do you think that they're gonna explain this? I never played Detective Pikachu, so I don't know if they addressed it.
Pika Pika.
Hear him, right?
Pika Pika. Yeah. Pika Pika Pika. He's adorable.
You're adorable. They can't understand me, kid.
Can no one else hear him? I don't need a Pokemon. Period.
Then what about a world-class detective?